Hi, hello everybody. It was a wonderful experience being in NIIT Confluence for the second day today and looking forward to the third day as well. Some of the key takeaways for me has been the opportunity to meet our peers in L&D. We hardly have an opportunity to share our knowledge and experiences with the peers of very senior L&D professionals being a part of this confluence. That was the first takeaway. We could share our experiences in learning some of the things we didn't do right, some of the things we did right, the use of technology. These are some of the conversation which we had offline during our networking sessions. Now coming back to the core sessions, so some of the leaders presented their case studies in terms of how they went about achieving some business objectives in using L&D initiatives. So how important it is for us to show the business impact, though some of the organization might not ask for it and some do, but it's important to see how L&D is seen as a business impacting rather than a support function. This is one major takeaway. And there was an interesting session on the transformation and how do you position yourself in L&D function wherein you just don't do a training just because someone says it is a training need, but you get into the understanding of the business in depth, understand the exact critical challenges, tailor your program and your content for that, and ensure you deliver for business results. And that was again an interesting takeaway for us. We also had conversation in the panel discussion related to the petrol retailing and the retailing environment and learning and development, the challenges that we encounter and some of the strategies used in mitigating them. So that was an interesting conversation. So the couple of things which came out on career progression, learning and development, career growth, compensation, all of them have to be woven together in a well-knit unit in order to make it very successful and effective. So these are some of the key takeaways. Technology-wise, we talked about how about the exponential growth. Organizations are now geared up for exponential growth. So if the L&D is not falling in place for also matching the steps of exponential growth, I think we'll be missing the bus. So this is a critical learning, and we must fasten our seat belt and be ready for partnering for exponential growth, and that's a key responsibility. We cannot walk in the snail pace of conventional methodology, so that's where technology comes into play. There's a lot of interesting conversation on mobile learning, e-learning, augmented learning, simulated learning. So these are some of the conversations that we had offline as well as in doing the sessions, and these are interesting takeaways. So these kind of, this Confluence in particular, NIIT Confluence, has given a lot of knowledge and understanding in a very jam-packed 3 days, and it was a wonderful experience being here, and wish you all the very best to everybody.